review of Anker Solix F3800 versus EcoFlow Delta Pro Ultra. Both designed with plug-and-play home backup capability. Both are powerful, but at the same time very quiet. Both have 120 to 40 volt split phase output. But Anker has 6000 watts max, while EcoFlow has 7200 watts max. Anker is very well built and well designed into a tall compact unit which is heavy but still portable. EcoFlow cheaply built and not well designed into two-part heavy, bulky and not portable unit. Anker has 3.84 kWh capacity without any additional batteries, and with one expansion battery you will get 7.68 kWh. EcoFlow is just an inverter, so you must buy a battery to run it, which will give you 6 kWh capacity. So Anker main unit with expansion battery will give you more capacity for cheaper price than EcoFlow. They both have two USB Type-A ports. Anker has 3 USB Type-C ports, EcoFlow has 2. Anker has 6 120 volt outlets, EcoFlow has 4. Anker has NEMA 1450 and 1430, 240 volt outlets to charge EV, RV, or plug any 240 volt appliance and whole house generator cable. Where EcoFlow has 120 volt TT30 outlet to plug your RV and 240 volt NEMA 1430 to run any 240 volt appliance or plug whole house generator cable. Anker has 12 volt DC cigarette lighter socket, and EcoFlow does not have any, if that's important for you. Anker can run simultaneously 240 volt outlet and 120 volt outlet. EcoFlow cannot. Then regarding solar charging. EcoFlow has two inputs, where one is high voltage input and can accept up to 450 volt 15 amp with a maximum of 4000 watts connected through MC4 connectors. And low voltage option that can accept up to 150 volt 15 amp with a maximum of 1600 watts connected through EcoFlow proprietary connector, but thankfully they do include a cable for it. If using both at the same time, you can get up to 5600 watts of solar, and you can charge it with easy solar panel setup in series. Anker has also two solar inputs, and they use common XT60 connectors, but they support only up to 60 volt each, with total of 2400 watts max solar input. And you need to really think through your solar panel setup, because Anker not only has pretty low max solar input capabilities, but it's also very tricky to reach even that, because of only 60 volt input limitations and confusing solar chargers that will drop your solar input to 10 amp max if you use solar panel voltage lower than 16 volt. To get the max out of this limited setup, I would suggest to get 4 no less than 400 watt solar panels with biggest voltage you can get, which has to be no less than 40 volt each, and connect them in parallel, 2 for each XT60 input. Now the performance. Anker has predictable, steady and reliable performance. I know what I can expect to get out of it, and because of its reliability, I can easily plan out my use of it. EcoFlow does whatever it wants, so it's not reliable at all for any off-grid use. It does whatever it wants discharging, and it does whatever it wants charging. You may think you have 100% of your 6 kilowatt battery, as it shows on the screen, but in reality you may get only half of it before EcoFlow decides it wants to die completely off. You may have the best and the largest solar panel setup and think that you're going to charge your EcoFlow up to full 100% in just a couple of hours, but its inverter decides that it feels like charging only 3% today, and then the next day charge up to 100 in just 10 minutes. With such unreliable performance, you cannot predict or reliably plan out any use of it, which is really unacceptable for any true off-grid setup. So in the end, even though we thought EcoFlow Delta Pro Ultra would be a definite winner, based on its large solar charging capabilities, in reality it's far from the truth, because of its unreliable performance, and we feel that buying it was just a waste of money. But unfortunately, Anker is also not perfect, with its weird solar charging limitations. If Anker would improve on that, I would gladly recommend it, but as of now, it is what it is.